Yeah, hi everyone. Let us look at Nifty and Bank Nifty levels. So right now you are seeing Nifty monthly chart on my screen. This is the high. Here the green color will show the high and red color will show the low when I place cursor on the candle. So these are monthly candles. So I am placing cursor here. You can see the high right now. Here you can see the high. The high of last month is 18,662. And this month, if we break the high, similar to last month, this month also we may see some green candle. We should not also forget, like we are very close to the all-time high. Once breaking the high of last month, we can expect like to break the all-time high as well. So first let it break the high of last month, then we'll think of all-time high. Now let us see what is happening on the daily chart. So on daily chart on Friday, it has formed complete inside candle. And also we have seen SGX Nifty showing some good green closing on Friday night, which means there could be a chance of positive opening. And if you see generally normally after a fall in price, if you see any inside candle, once the high is has been taken out, we'll go long. But here this fall is very little. Here we are getting some bullish indication. Anyways, this is inside candle. We'll see like what will be the levels for tomorrow. Before that, let us see how we worked on this on Friday. I'm just going back to the 5 minutes chart. So let me also enable previous high and previous low lines. So the levels worked very well on Friday. Let me mark the supply zones which we marked on 5 minutes. So these were the two supply zones which we marked, and the plan was like to enter in between these two supply areas, and the stop loss was little above, and the target was this. So if you remember, this is the setup which we planned before market started on Friday. There were two supply areas. We thought of entering in between the two supply areas, and the stop loss will be just like 25 points above previous high. And in the first candle itself, it gave the entry at the supply area, and from there it started falling. The reason I kept this target is this is the gap area. This is called inside gap, because if you see this blue line, this is previous high and this red line is previous low. The price has opened in between. There is a huge gap between yesterday close and today opening, and that too this is inside gap. Normally inside gap they will get closed on the same day. If we have seen the outside gap price opening above previous high or below previous low, that is called outside gap. Normally they don't, it will take couple of days to fill that gap. Inside gaps they will feel like on the same day majority of the times. So this is one trade we planned. It worked very well. We even booked profit little early, and then we also planned some second trade as well. Once it has given the target, what we did, we even entered the second entry as well. We entered somewhere here, and the stop loss was below previous low, just around 25 points stop loss. And the target we marked was the supply area which formed during the day. This was the supply area, and this was the target we planned, and eventually the target has achieved after some time. So both the trades, whatever short we planned worked, and from here the long also it worked very well. Now let us see what will be the levels for Monday. First, let me go back to 15 minutes. So on 15 minutes, this will be the supply area around 18,600. If it go above, don't forget this swing high is nothing but previous month high. If it go above 18,665 level, definitely we can go long. Remember, if the price from here it will start going and breaking this level, don't try to enter there. Let it go, break that level, and wait for the retracement. When it give you the retracement, this is where we can enter long for the higher targets. And if you see any red candle around this area, that is where we can go short. And for quick intraday scalpers, wait for it to take like previous high. Once you see any green candle in 5 minutes closing above previous high, and if the next candle take that out, you can look for this target. And on the lower side, there are two demand areas below this previous low, or even little early also. By any chance, if you see any red candle closing below this level, you can enter put for this target of 18,420 levels. If the price reach here, this is where we go long. So again, just to summarize, once it go above previous high, you can do small scalping for this target. And if you see any red candle, you go for short. And to go fresh longs, we'll see how it breaks. If it breaks slowly, you can enter long here itself. If there is any strong breakout, don't run after the price. Wait for it to come back to the retracement. This is where you can go for long. And when it if it break this swing low, you can enter puts here for this target. And if you see any red candle here, this is where we can go long. Now let me go back to the bank Nifty chart. Let me first show you on, yeah, this is the 15-minute chart. We don't give much importance to this demand area because this is reaction to the earlier level. So this was the earlier level which we marked day before a couple of days back, which worked very well. It also again worked for a couple of times. So now this is like kind of tested level. So we don't have to give much weight for this. Only if you see any green candle, if market fall here and if you see any green candle here, this is where you can go long from around 43,600 level. To go long, wait for the price to cross this level, 44,200 or 44,180 level. And this is where you can go long. And your target will be around 150 to 200 points. This is where you can exit. If it break this resistance area, there you can enter new calls. If you see any red candle over there, you can enter puts over there. So this is about Bank Nifty. Let me also show you on 5 minutes chart. So this is the Bank Nifty 5 minutes chart. As I said, we are not going to give much weight to this, but if it go below this level, like 43,700 below, if the price go on close below, definitely we can go short over there. And remember, in 15 minutes, there is a demand area just like 100 points below that. We need to keep that in mind because we don't need to get surprised seeing a bounce back just after entering some puts. And here, this is the supply area. I don't even look to short here. If any 5 minutes candle strongly close above, this is where we can go long for this target of 150 to 200 points. This is what I was talking on 15-minute chart as well. So that's it. If it cross this level, you go long. Again, if this resistance break above 44,500, again, we can go long one more time. And to go short, we need to wait for market to break 43,700 levels. And remember, again, around 43,600, 550 levels, we have some demand area in little bit higher time frames. Keep that in mind when you are entering puts here. So that is about Nifty and Bank Nifty. Let me show you one stock I believe a couple of you might have taken. This is Godrej Properties. Fundamentally, the stock is very good. And let me show you on the daily chart. So we entered this stock around 1300 change. Right now already it is giving more than 100 rupees profit here. So the first target for it will be around 1500 levels. So here, whoever are in this trade, you can exit the trade around 1500. And if price close above 1500, wait for it to come back to that retracement area around 1500. This is where we can enter long one more time for the target of 1700. And same again, we can exit here, wait for it to break, and at the retracement, we can enter for the target of 18,420. So this is fundamentally good stock. We already entered this around 1300 change. Already the stock is almost 100 points up. I just want to show you one more stock, HDFC AMC as well. This is also looking good. Valuation wise, the stock is getting at very nice, attractive price. I can show you something on monthly. So on monthly, this is some important area. If you see, currently the price has strongly broken that area and it is trading above. So I feel still there is some more room for it to go up. If I go back to the daily chart, here also you can see some nice breakout from this level. So at least you can enter this for the target of 2100, 2120. So where to enter? Just go back to this 75 minutes area, and this is where I'll be aiming. We don't know when we'll get chance. Wait for a week or few days for this entry. If you get chance here around 1883, this is where we can enter long in HDFC AMC. Remember, this is not an intraday trade. This is not an intraday trade. We need to hold it for a couple of days or even weeks to get that target of 2100 change. So that's all for today. We already entered in this Godrej properties trade, and this is another trade which we need to keep in our radar. When it give entry, we'll definitely go long. Okay, thank you so much for watching. We'll see how our levels will work tomorrow, and we'll talk more on further levels day after tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching.